What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we're here for the review of the Real Madrid versus Liverpool Champions League final. My final review of the season, my final domestic case or European case of the 2017-18 season. And I don't think there's a more fitting way to end the whole season than on the biggest club game in the world, which was Real Madrid versus Liverpool from the Ukraine. The match was surrounded by controversy beforehand, with fans struggling to get to Kiev, quite an awkward place to get to, particularly from the United Kingdom. I think there's over 1,000 people that have failed to get to the Ukraine from Liverpool, so 1,000 Liverpool supporters didn't manage to get there, and I think that's an absolute disgrace on behalf of the travel companies, on behalf of UEFA, for putting it in such a stupid place, and anyone else that's involved in making that decision and making things like that happen. It happened because they couldn't find landing space for the planes, for the travel companies to take the fans from Liverpool and Manchester to the Ukraine. Pretty disgusting, in my opinion. There we go. But we'll get on with the match now. So everyone was anticipating this being Mo Salah versus Cristiano Ronaldo. Wasn't to be. I wasn't expecting it to be Mo Salah versus Cristiano Ronaldo, if I'm completely honest. If you remember me saying in the match preview, I said this match will be decided in the midfield. I was ish right and I was ish wrong. I said in the preview also, I said team that makes the mistakes, a team that doesn't turn up won't win the game. And that has been the case. Now, Liverpool always needed to score first. If they didn't score first, particularly in the first half, they went at Real Madrid. They couldn't break Real Madrid down. There's a couple of bits of very good blocking, particularly from Sergio Ramos. Liverpool struggled to break them down. They was getting chances. There was one very good chance. Alexander-Arnold had a shot well saved from Keylor Navas. And in the end, Real Madrid didn't end up making that many mistakes. They were quite patient, waiting for their opportunity and waiting for Liverpool to make that mistake. And the mistake came in the second half. First half, really boring. Not a lot to talk about. Only talking point was a Sergio Ramos and Mo Salah wrestling match. Not a free kick. A bit sneaky, I think, for Sergio Ramos to lock Mo Salah's arm into his arm and then fall over and land on top of him, then roll around. It's ended up looking like he might well have dislocated his shoulder, which will put Mo Salah not only out of that game, he went off in tears, but also out of the World Cup. A huge blow to Egypt. Sergio Ramos probably isn't the nicest of figure in Egypt right now. I don't imagine that he'll be heading to Egypt anytime soon. But there you go. A bit sneaky. But again, he's not committed a foul. He didn't need to lock his arm in, but there you go, he has. Classic Sergio Ramos, in my opinion. Sergio Ramos, he's one of them players that you'd love to have at your club, and when you haven't got him, you'll hate him. He's one of them. But they got away with that when Real Madrid ended up putting Mo Salah out the game, and with it, Liverpool's momentum kind of went. Lallana came on, and Liverpool struggled really to get much momentum. My only surprise is Liverpool actually managed to score a goal. But second half came about. Karius has got all the talking points because stupidly he's just rolled it straight out to the player. Benzema's just put his leg in the way, and it's hit his leg and gone in. It's a really strange goal, an absolute clanger from the goalkeeper. No one to blame but himself there. No one, literally. The only person at fault is Karius. Why he thought he'd do that, I really do not know, and he's been punished for it. 1-0 Real Madrid, Liverpool always struggling, but Liverpool, their high intensity happened. 4 or 5 minutes it can last for. They look tired, if I'm completely honest. But they managed to get the goal. Lovren flicks on the corner. Mane, onside, Ali lad, manages to poke home a very simple tap-in. A very good goal, I'm sure, for Liverpool fans who were back in the game 1-1, everything to play for. And Real Madrid, for a minute or two, looked unsettled, but they managed to ease their way back into the game. Gareth Bale came on, and that's where the difference was. Liverpool quality on the bench wasn't there. Real Madrid did have that quality on the bench, and the ball came in, I think it was Marcelo, and Bale goes and scores one of the goals of the season, if not the goal of the season, on the biggest stage of them all. Overhead kick, high up in the air, on his weaker foot, puts it past Karius. Karius can't do anything about it. An absolute worldie, sensational. Do you remember Ronaldo's goal that he scored? Even better, this one, in my opinion. Ronaldo scored against Juventus in the quarter-final of the Champions League in Turin. Gareth Bale's gone and done it in the final. Cristiano Ronaldo looked delighted, probably gutted a little bit deep inside, wondering why it weren't him. He was desperately trying to get a goal, wasn't he, so he could tease. He didn't. Gareth Bale ended up sealing the game later on. Shot from 35 yards out, a tame effort. Ball moves a little bit, but no problem for the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper, right down his throat. And for some reason, Karius looks like he's just undecided between catching and punching. He goes to catch it, the ball's moving, so he decides to punch it. His hands are like this. doesn't know what he's doing. The ball just hits his hands and into the net, an absolute clanger. Liverpool defenders could have closed him down a little bit better, but Karius completely at fault for 2 of the goals, and it seals the title for Real Madrid. Well done to Real Madrid. Knocked out all of the champions along the way, then go and do Liverpool, an informed side who love scoring. Real Madrid do what Real Madrid do. They see out games. They're very patient. They're very good. You can see why they are 3 times consecutive Champions League winners and 4 times out of 5 years champions of the Champions League experts, and Zinedine Zidane manages to keep his job for another season. I'm sure he's delighted. But there you go. That's been all of the talking points. Casemiro went off. We don't know how serious his hamstring injury is. Sorry, not Casemiro, Carvalhal, sorry. He went off. We don't know how serious his hamstring injury is. Again, we don't know the full extent of Mo Salah's injury either. If it's a dislocated shoulder, it could be out. We're talking 4, 6, 8 weeks. Certainly probably going to be missing the start of the World Cup. Probably missing the first few weeks. Probably out of the World Cup, let's face it. Big blow for Egypt, big blow for Liverpool there. But Liverpool can hold their heads up high, in my opinion, for that they've done fantastically well to get to the Champions League final. Some great memories along the way for the Liverpool fans, unfortunately not to be for them. Real Madrid, though, expert winners. Did you see the celebrations at the end? That was the most minimal celebration you've ever seen. What you saw there was mentality, expectation. We're happy to win. We're not delighted, we're just happy to win. Fantastic. There we go. So that's been the video. Hope you all enjoyed the video. That's been the football season 2017-18 done. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up so I know you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'm sure there's a lot of English fans out there that are probably happy that Liverpool won. I'm sure there's a lot of English fans out there that are also quite unhappy, probably wanting the juggernauts of Real Madrid to lose. Me, I'm just sat on the fence completely all the way through it. I thought this would have finished 4-1 if I'm honest to Real Madrid, but Liverpool ended up finishing 3-1 instead. I think that Liverpool did themselves proud yesterday. I thought that the momentum once Mo Salah went off sealed the game and sealed the fate for them. They just can't be making them mistakes. I imagine they were going in the market for another goalkeeper. I did note that no Liverpool players went over to Karius, or I didn't see it on TV anyway that anyone went over to him to consoling him. He looked absolutely gutted. He looked like he needed a big hug. He needed... I hope the managers picked his confidence up. I know that, for example, because I'm a City fan, I know that Pep will be the first one over to him, trying to get his confidence up. I hope that Jurgen Klopp's done the same, because he looked traumatised. This is probably going to haunt him for the rest of his life. What you saw yesterday was someone's just sink to zero and head straight into the ground. It wouldn't surprise me if Karius can't pick himself up, so I'm hoping that he's going to get managed properly, and he does, because I don't like to see it out of any football player at any level for any club. I felt genuinely gutted for him. I'm sure that Real Madrid probably don't care about that. Real Madrid do what Real Madrid do. There we go. So, another trophy for Sergio Ramos, serial winner to lift. He's not very well liked, is he? I appreciate him, I'll be honest. But, there we go, that's been the video. Like I said, leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Notifications on. You want to be notified about daily football contented videos. Check out my other videos if you wish. Links to my social media, you can find them in the description below. I'll be tweeting about the League 1 and League 2 playoff final, which is today and tomorrow, respectively. You can also go and check out my second channel, gaming channel, and my brother's partner channel, Mixed. More videos coming up of him. You can go check them out, like and subscribe over there. I feature them videos sometimes too. And I'll see you all later. It's been JSGC. Looking forward to the next season already. Peace. Ciao for now.